did everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we shared makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come and
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona from sunny southern Arizona inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Thanks everybody for being here on this fabulous Monday. Hope you're doing well. Let's see who we have in the chat this morning. Looks like Lily was the first one in the house. Good morning, Lily. Lily's got a new puppy that she got a few days ago. And she's going through the puppy stuff, the chewing, and trying to figure out how to prevent, I think it's Pippi is her name. We'll have to check with her. We have Mel and Nettie, living free, zip codeless, in the house. Good morning, guys. Good to see you. We have a fun live stream with them on Friday evenings at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And it's always a good time. They're very close to being monetized. So anyone who hasn't checked out Mel and Nettie living free zip codeless, they're full-time RVers with some great content, and they could use the subscribers and the watch hours. So they're getting really close. Let's see, CRV, first member, channel member in the house. Anyone who wants to be a channel member gets shout outs, and also you can put an exclamation point and your channel name all in lowercase spelled out, and it'll drop a link for your channel. So good to see you, Tim, Gracie, and Crystal. We have Gia here from overseas. Good morning, good morning. Forgot what country she's in, but she's over in Asia. Thanks for being here. And she was checking to see when it starts, and then Tim was letting her know. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you doing that. Dream on Wheels is here. Good morning, good morning. Boy, oh boy, they just had a issue with their transmission on their rig. And what did they do? They pulled it out, rebuilt it, and stuck it back in, and they're back on the road. So great job, guys. Great job. Travis and Yanai. See who else we have. We have another channel member, Gracie and Jacques Adventures. And Gracie, I fixed the the link for the exclamation point to just spell out Jacques' name with no apostrophe, but do put the S there and it should work for you. There's Diane Phoenix. Good morning. Good morning. Scrolling. Everybody's saying hi. Yeah, that drive was from our camping trip up in northern Arizona. And I have a dash cam that I actually got from Box Fan D. She did a review on it. I helped her install it. And then when she was done testing it and reporting on it, she gave it to me. So I stuck it in the Jeep and I put it in the RV, and it works pretty good. It captures video in 1080 resolution, which is good enough for what I do. There's Ivan K. Good morning, Ivan. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Tim is not awake yet, but your eyes are open. Awesome. Oh, I got my cup of coffee here. There's Ava Potterfield and friends. I always start Monday mornings out with Ava Potterfield. Thanks for the shout out this morning, Ava. Appreciate it very much. Ava's doing a monthly challenge coming up on Wednesday, I think. So be sure to check that out. And I forgot to check to see if Van Life Voyages, if Tanya and Derek have a premiere coming up, but they usually come follow me at 9 o'clock. So thanks, Ava Potterfield and friends. And we've been helping Mel and Nettie out on Friday evenings by being on their live stream so they can get hours. So I'll get back to Ava Potterfield and friends. Ava and Roy, Doug have a live stream on Friday evenings where they share music. They play music for us, which is always fun to watch. So saying hi to everyone. Scrolling. We have another channel member in the house, Crafty Traveler. Good morning, Lonnie. Good to see you. Looking forward to seeing Crafty Traveler at the Ironwood meetup coming up in February. That should be fun. We're planning some fun things to do, and she does some very cool paintings, watercolor painting. She does a lot of things. She just finished a meetup. I think it was a quilting meetup, wasn't it, Lonnie? You're welcome. There it is. Thank you, Gracie. Van Life Voyages has a premiere at the top of the hour, so we'll go raid them. Yep, Crafty Traveler. Didn't come up. Okay, let me type it in and see. Here's an example of what it should look like. Oh, the exclamation point didn't work. Oh, there it is. So you have to put an exclamation point, that shift 1 in there before you type your channel name. And no spaces. Don't put that space in there, and put the exclamation point in front of it, and it'll work. Anyway, I typed it in. So there's Gracie did hers. And we'll see if that works, Gracie. I rechecked it this morning. There's Ron Darrow. Good morning, Ron. So Ron mentioned in Ava's live stream, he's got a major operation coming up. So not sure when it is, but everybody keep Ron in their thoughts and prayers for a full recovery. There's another channel member, Mo Bang for your bucks. Good morning, Tim. Good morning. Good to see you. I got a picture of Tim. Look at that. There he is right there. He brought us a new channel sticker, which we put on the RV there. Thanks, Tim. Still isn't working. Okay. All right. So it looks like Tim's worked. Yeah, I'll double check it. I may have to shorten it up, Gracie. And in Ava, you have to be a channel member in order for it to work. So by putting that exclamation point in, and then this comes up, and I do that on StreamYard. I learned that from Paula, Van Vita Travels. Works pretty good. We have Tommy in the house. Good morning, Tommy. She Devil Adventures is here, working on a bus. I need to get back over there and see how her painting is going. She was working on painting the exterior. Looks like it's going to be today's live stream is come hang out this morning, okay? All right, very good. We'll be over there, guys. It's slow like a worker at work on Monday, right? Right. Boy, I was having issues with the laptop this morning. It kept, I don't know if it was updating, but it kept shutting down and crashing. So if you lose me, I'll be back. There's Gia. She's back. Hello, Gia. Good to see you. There's Lance coming in, boondocking with Boomer from the great country of Canada. He had a pretty epic trip down, traveled all across the country, and recorded and posted as he went. Was some good stuff there. Good stuff there. So good to see you, Lance. I'm doing well. Yeah. Traveler did some traveling too, took her RV. And she also traveled coast to coast. Stopped to visit some friends, and she has a lot of content posted on her channel. So always fun to watch everybody's adventures. Rushing Wind Mountain is here, another great channel. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you guys. Thanks for popping in. Hope your Monday's going well. Scrolling. There we go. There's a link. Thanks, Gracie. Rushing Wind Mountain saying hello to everybody. Well, of course you will, Ron. Hopefully we'll be in good enough shape to make your get together, Steve. So he's talking about the Ironwood meetup down here. It's about 2 miles from the house, from our place out here in the Ironwood Forest National Monument. We will just say that Ron will be back healthy again and ready to travel by February. Yep, she does have an RV. She has a nice Class C. Oh, it did work. Okay. My link works, Steve, so don't mess with it. Okay, I won't mess with it. It worked. Good. That's what we want. Yep, she tows her car. And she goes solo too. That lady's got guts. Yeah, it's Monday again. All right, Roy's up and at 'em. Do we have to? I was really enjoying the weekend. That's right. Roy and Becky's Travels coming up at 10 o'clock Pacific time. So another must watch. And Roy's getting excited because Becky's going to be heading back to Quartzsite. She's just about done with all her medical stuff there and back home in Illinois. Indiana. I said Illinois, but I meant Indiana. Illinois is where Tim is, Mo Bang for Your Bucks. He's over there in Chicago. So, Roy, you still back drinking coffee? Better get your coffee going. Yeah, Gia, check out her channel. She does some pretty cool stuff over there. All right, so Ron finds out tomorrow on a surgery. I think they've been doing some preliminary looking around, and he'll find out tomorrow. So prayers and good thoughts for Ron as he moves through this next life challenge. That's pretty good. You know, there's a fine line between guts and insanity. You're right. You're right. Gracie and Jock's Adventures, please drop your channel link. I think it was up front, Gia, but maybe she can type it in again. That's right. You know, Tim, Monday is a relative term for us retired pips. Exactly right. And I kind of look at it as being every day is a Saturday because what happened when you were working, the best day of the week, if you didn't have to work Saturday and Sunday, was Saturday. And that was me. So I'd get up Saturday morning, get my cup of coffee, and then decide, well, what are we going to do fun today? Now, every day is a Saturday. So every day I get up, get my cup of coffee, play with Lucas, and then decide, what are we going to do today? Roy's in panic mode. That's funny. Roy's in panic mode. He needs to get ready for the boss. That's right. She'll be back soon. She'll have him straightened out in a couple heartbeats. Just another day, Diane says, right? Oh, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Just another day that ends in Y for us retired peeps. Yeah, Indiana. Illinois is our California east of the Mississippi. I know I screwed up and you caught me. Yeah. Thank you, Gia. Appreciate it. Oh, Diane is claiming insanity here. Diane is claiming insanity. So it's out. It's out. Okay, there we go. It's working. So, Gia, there's Gracie and Jock's Adventures right there. And there's the link. Awesome. We're all about mutual support. Definitely. We're all helping each other out. Okay. All right. We're self-identifying here. So that's Tim's Tim's a nut. Yeah, we know that. And I think most of us would agree with that too. I think so. I think we would agree. A nice nut though. Tim, you're a nice guy and a nut and we love you. I think we're all a little insane talking to a computer screen, right? True, Ron, very true. Oh, there's Brene. She's got her coffee. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. We're hoping to see Brene at our meetup in February too. There's the link to Mel and Nettie living free zip codeless. That's a mouthful of a channel, but they travel full time. They have some fun live streams on Friday evenings, and then Roy and Becky's travels, and myself, and CR View, and traveling on adventures. We all jump up on the panel, and we have a good time. Beautiful fall day, sun shining. Yep, it's good. Sure is good to be alive, isn't it? And then there's Roy and Becky's channel. Renee saying happy Monday. Okay, you've got a trailer going. That's good. Breaking news, we'll be doing a giveaway this Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. All right, so put that on your watch list, Roy and Becky's Travels. We'll be there. I'll be there. Tim from CRV will be there. And I think Earl and Terry will be there also. Got Nell covered already. I'm crafty smart. Yes, you are. Uh-oh, Diane says I have the paper to prove it. And my upcoming trip proves it. That's right. You're getting ready to travel, aren't you, Diane? There's Box Fan D. Good morning, D. I'll be getting coffee and listening. Good to see you. Box Fan D was my very first channel member, longest channel member, and we love her to death, and we're glad she's here. You know, Dee told me one time, I've said this story before, but Dee told me one time, she said, Steve, I could never fly a drone. I'm just not coordinated enough. So what did I do? I took my drone over to her trailer, and then we put that drone up, and she flew it around the park where she lives. So that was fun. That's in my intro video too, of me and Dee standing there on her porch flying that drone. So good to see you. Yeah. Yeah, Dee's a good one. She's a great lady. She's taught a lot of people what it's like to evolve your life, and she's done it. Where she started off living in a car, and over the years, she's now in a fifth wheel, living more comfortably. But she did what she had to do, and she is open about sharing what she did. Now, she doesn't give advice. She just simply tells us how she did it and how she got through and made it to where she's at today. She has a very successful YouTube channel. She's got, I don't know, she's up in the 30,000 range. So check out Box Fan D. All right, so CR View is also close to being monetized. We're sitting at 29.98 watch hours this morning. That's cool. That's very cool. And I saw you guys dropped a video last night, so I'll get over there and watch it. So let's help out CR View. They're also full-time RVers up in Quartzsite, and boy, they hung out with Roy and Becky's Travels. Roy stayed there. Tim, Gracie, and Crystal stayed there all summer long. And so they explained to us what it takes to live in 120 plus degree desert up in Quartzsite, Arizona. Not an easy task, but they did it. Rain predicted for Northern California. Rain, what's that? What's rain? Hey Siri, what's the weather here today?
Should be will hover around 94 degrees, with overnight lows around 67.
You see that rain? 0% chance of rain. That's pretty normal. But it's starting to cool off, and we like that. Yep. VA rated me as 70% unstable, right? Let's see if I can catch up here. Single digit days for Becky's return, 9 days left. Man, oh man, how many months has it been, Roy? I mean, it was important business she was doing, taking care of the medical stuff and documenting everything. It does, huh? When it gets down to 80, we start looking for our hoodies here in Arizona. Uh-huh. Well, you don't want to have everything done, Roy. You know that. Because then Becky's going to come home and she's going to say, well, you don't need me? I got nothing to do? So you got to leave a few messes, Roy, for Becky to straighten up. Phil, Leo's here. All mods and chat friends just checking in to say a quick hi. Thanks, Phil. Good to see you, buddy. Saying hi. Yep, she has a passion for traveling, and she's got a cute little dog too. Anybody know the name of her dog, Crafty Traveler's dog? I know some people should know it in here. Let's see. Oh, you guys are welcome. I'll get over there and watch that video. In fact, Tim, are you a mod, Tim? No, you're a channel member. So, Tim, you can post that. You can post that. Let me make sure you're a mod. Yeah, you're a mod, Tim. So post the link to that video that you guys dropped last night. And then everybody can set it up in their queue and watch it when we're finished. And any moderators, channel members that want to drop links, go right ahead. Please do. Thank you, Gia. That's very sweet of you. All right, we're getting close. Melanetti, 393 more watch hours to go. Awesome. Very cool. That won't take long. Oh, yeah. Our wives know that, huh, Tim? Yeah. Oki's pretty good at keeping that hidden. All right, so Crafty Traveler is at 2,200 hours. 6 months it's been. So Becky's been gone for 6 months. That's a long time. Now, Oki and I have been separated for a couple of months when her father was ill. But 6 months, that's tough. And good on you guys for holding it together. I know that you're able to chat and share live streams. So everybody stop by at 10 o'clock today and check out Roy and Becky's Travels. I think she'll be up there. Becky will be up there and we'll get an update. I think she's got her plane ticket and she's ready to head home very soon. Is it Pickles? Is it Pickles? The name of Lonnie's dog. Yeah, they are doing well. Doing well. Don't think that we're crazy. I'll tell you what, mine does. Sometimes I walk out and she says, "Are you really going to wear that?" So that's why I have this on. Oh, let me hide that. You know, so I have my uniform on. Ah, Dee's got it. Snickers. That's the name. Crafty Traveler travels with Snickers. You got it. Yeah, she can't really know that I can pick up after myself, right? Yeah, you have to be, huh, Diane? We all have a little crazy. Okay, there it is. That's the latest one they dropped last night. So they're talking about mail service and Quartzsite. So if you're living in Quartzsite and you're spending multiple months there, how do you get your mail? And they're living out in the desert, right, folks? So they're out in the desert. They do have water. They can haul their own water. There's a dump station, but mail, you need to get mail, and they show us how to do that. Crazy but rocking it. You got that right, Brene. Hey, there's Cookie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well. So Lonnie's got a long history of camping and traveling. And she is not going to let anything stop her, so off she goes. So we're looking for Gia's link. I'm not sure if she's a content creator, but feel free to post it. Yeah, I think Dee got it. Snickers, yeah. Snickers is the name of Annie's little dog. He's a cutie too. Belly rubs for Foxy. Everybody give their fur babies belly rubs. So, yeah, it was tough when Derek was in the hospital for 6 months. Definitely a long time. Yeah. And I think Tanya had to travel like 2 hours to go see him. So that was a trip trying to keep home base going, plus take care of her two pups and Derek's dog and doing all of that and getting up there. But Tim, Mo Bang for Your Bucks, is not too far away, so he popped in to visit with Derek quite often. So that's good. Back in time for cooler weather and drier weather, huh? Okay, so Gia's got a channel, but she hasn't got any videos uploaded. Yeah, pickles, huh? That was close. That was close. Thank you, Rushing Wind Mountain. Thank you very much. Rushing Wind Mountain does a lot of shorts too. So check out their channel too. Snickers, pickles. Yeah, close enough. Yeah. And while we're talking about fur babies, we're working on getting some training for Lucas. So we took him in last week for they kind of do an assessment. So we found a very good. It's basically it's not an owned company. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a co-op type setup that trains dogs. It's called Soul Dog here in the Tucson area. They're a nonprofit. That's what they are. They're a nonprofit. And so we took Lucas over there last week, and a dog trainer spent about an hour with us, kind of looking him over, giving us some hints on how to start training him. And then we're going to do some follow-up training with him, but we want to get him socialized so that he can be around other dogs. He's getting better with people, and we're not worried too much around other people, but we're trying to get him more comfortable around other dogs. And so what happens to dogs when they lock eyes, he and Lucas does this, he'll lock eyes with another dog, and that's a challenge basically when they lock eyes. And then Lucas will start barking and start getting upset. And what the trainer told us was to come up with a word. She called it a marker word. And she said, come up with a marker word and have treats in your pocket. Start training him to recognize not only his name, which he does, but recognize this marker word. And so anytime he hears this marker word, he is to turn to you and come back to you. So that breaks that focus of whatever, whether he's barking at somebody walking by or he's barking at another dog. Use a marker word. And what she suggested was the word yes. It's a short word. You enunciate it. She said they recognize the S real well. And she said, have treats in your pocket and just feed him treats over and over again. So he's out running around. We'll step out the door, say yes, he'll come to us, we give him a treat. And so we're doing that over and over again. And she said, when your dog focuses in on another dog or starts barking at someone you don't want him to bark at, you use that marker word to call your dog back. Now, because you've trained them with treats over and over again for some time, as soon as you say your marker word, the dog comes back. Now, granted, we can call our dog, I call him, Lucas, come here, and he'll come to me. But what you're trying to do is use that marker word to break that concentration and bring him back to you. And we notice that when he's barking at the front gate at somebody walking by, if we call him, Lucas, quit, come back, Lucas, he just ignores us. So we're hoping that the marker word will work better. And she says it will. Just keep working on it. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing with Lucas to get him training. And hopefully it works out well. Busby is here. Good morning, Chris. Good to see you. Just moved into a new house, and it looks like it's working out well for you guys. Gracie saying hello. So we're looking forward to getting Lucas some training, getting him socialized, being more comfortable around people. And they tell us it's not aggression. It's actually being uncomfortable, insecure, that he's actually insecure. And so he'll bark at people, bark at other dogs, and because he's insecure. So we're going to work on that over the next few months. Chris saying hello to everybody. Yeah, Crafty Travelers on Facebook too. Every time I got control of my laughter, Ron would add a line. That must have been on your live stream, which I haven't been able to catch, but I'll get back there. Looks like they were having a good time. Okay, so you do that with stickers and call him to come. Okay, Snickers, yeah. I call him Stickers. Snickers. Like locking eyes with a good. Leave it to Ron Darrell come up with a comment like this, huh? Now that's a real challenge. Oh, geez. Okay, so that explains these comments. That explains it. That explains it. That, uh-huh. Okay, I got it now. I'm with you now. I wouldn't use the word yes because when I say yes, when he does other things right. Yeah, you have to be careful with the word you pick, for sure, Dee. Because and Oki mentioned that too. She used that word talking to one of the kids. We had grandkids over for a couple of days, and she used that word talking to one of the kids, and Lucas ran over, so she had to give him a treat. But we're kind of stuck on that word right now, so we just have to be careful how we use it, I guess. Phil saying hello to Chris. Adventures of Kenny and Debbie are here. Good morning. Good morning. They're up in Las Vegas. Interesting channel. They have some ducks and they put pools out for their ducks. And of course, they have to clean them occasionally. So they do live streams while they're doing that. I use leave it when I want Jacques to move on from something. I've heard other people that do that too, Gracie. That's a good word too. Canine Training Institute, but I've been training Desert Sage from a puppy on up. Yeah. $65. That is cold, Chris. Too cold for us. Yeah, we can see you, Gia. We can see you. I'm not even going to show that, Tim. I'm not showing that comment. We're just going to leave it right there, Tim. See how I rolled that in there? Tim, we're going to leave it right there. Okay, so you guys use leave it too. All right, so we must have lost Gia for a little bit. Did I see Traveling on Adventures pop in? Yeah, there they are. Good to see you guys. So, also another great channel. They're full-time RVers. They are Earl and Terry, and come by on Friday evening to check them out on Mel and Nettie's channel. So we're looking forward to getting Lucas some training, and as much training as you do for your dog or your animal, you're also getting training for yourself, right? So the trainers train the dog, or they train you to train the dog, and our trainer said, I could take Lucas and I could get him where you want him to be in a week. But she said, I want to bring you along with him so that I'm not teaching him something and then you're unteaching him later on. So we're really excited. Okay, YouTube is showing a timeout for me. So sometimes that happens, Gia, with people on cell phones. Sometimes you can click in the chat and accidentally put someone in timeout, but I think you're good. There's Traveling Adventures channel right there. Traveling on Adventures. They're teachers, and they changed their channel name recently because they're Traveling on Adventures. And I think Earl is doing inspections. He's a certified inspector for RVs, and he's doing inspections now. So Lulu trained us to the word treat. I hear you. I hear you. I use watch as my word for sage to focus on me. That's a good one. That's a good one. I think I'm fixing to put Rocky in snake avoidance. That's a good idea, Ron. We did that with Lucas and it works. It works. Find a good one though. Find a good. We went to the Humane Society in Tucson, and we went with a company. It's basically two people who do that training. They also go to people's houses and pick up snakes. And they use those snakes for the training. So they have fresh snakes. They're not captive snakes. And they say it works better. Okay, good. Good to see you guys there. Boston Terriers are feared snake destroyers, Ron, even pythons in Florida. Wow, did not know that. It's good to have you. Good to have you. Your bot timed G out for 2 emojis. Oh, I didn't even know I had that set. I have to go look at that. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Oh, there's Lucas. Lucas popped in to say hi. Hi, Lucas. Let me show you guys this big lug here. Yeah, there's Lucas. Hi, Lucas. Yeah. You've been out playing? Mom's had you out playing? Huh? Yeah. Good boy. All right. He's doing well. Boy, he's stuck to us like rice. Also a mobile RV tech. Okay. Cool. My big worry, Earl, is slide outs. I always worry about my slide outs not working. Coming up next, live stream coming up next in just a few minutes. All right, so I want to let you guys know I'm not going to have a live stream next Monday at the normal time, probably for the next 2 weeks. Oki's mom passed away a few days ago, and so we need to travel back to Okinawa, Japan to visit family. Now, I may be able to do a live stream over there, but I'm not sure. I may be able to post some shorts on my channel, but I'm not sure. It depends on service that we have there. Her mom was 92 years old. And when she passed pretty quickly within days. So we want to let everybody know that that she's passed away, and of course we need to go back and pay our respects and spend some time with her family. So not sure what's going to happen, but we're going to leave next weekend for Okinawa, Japan, and we'll be gone about 10 to 12 days till we return. So I would appreciate your prayers and good thoughts for Oki as she gets through this and we get back there to spend time with the family. Yeah, he's just like Velcro, Phil, just like Velcro. Thank you very much. I'll pass that on. She's watching, so she can see your comments. Thank you. Thank you. 92 years old, you never want to lose your mom or your mother-in-law, but she lived to be 92, and that's an accomplishment. And her mother lived to be 92. She passed at 92 also. So I'm hoping Oki lives to be 100. I'd like that. And of course, I need to live to be 100 too, and she's working on making sure that happens. Thank you, Dee. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, it's been a tough, time. It always is, but we'll get through it. All of you have had the same experiences, and appreciate your thoughts and prayers very much. But what happened to Lucas? He's out playing now. He stopped in to say hi, and he's off playing with the ball again. Yeah, it is tough to lose your mom for sure. Appreciate it all very much. I wanted to hold that to the end of the live stream to let everybody know. And we'll get through it. We'll get through it. So the next couple of weeks, I'll either do some shorts or I'll post something on my community page to let everybody know how it's going. We had to find a kennel for Lucas, and that was a challenge. So we found a kennel in Midtown Tucson, down I-10 a little ways. So we've got him set up in a safe kennel in a private area. And we went down there and talked to them. And of course, with the kids out of school here next week, that was a challenge to find reservations anywhere in Tucson or Marana area, because a lot of people were traveling and putting their animals in these places until they return. So we had to find a place for Lucas. We typically take him with us when we're camping. We very seldom fly, but we have to fly this time. And so we had to find a place, a kennel for him. Yeah, we have a place for him, a safe place for him in a kennel. Worry about my mom. She's 92 also. That's good. You can't take anything for granted for sure. Appreciate it very much. All right, we have 3 minutes, so we're going to pop over to Tanya and Derek's live Van Life Voyages here in a few minutes. And in the meantime, thank you everybody. Appreciate all your friendship and all your support as we get through this. And we'll certainly be back here in home base when the time is right, and when we get through all of this. I'm going to run a couple of videos here on the way out, but be sure to go over and say hi to Van Life Voyages, and we will see you all next time.